What's up, Cal? My name's Rafi Lurie. I'm a freshman, currently living in Unit 1, Putnam. What's up? I'm undeclared in the College of Engineering, still trying to figure out my major. I'm involved in the Jewish community a lot. I love going to Challah for Hunger and the traditional services that we started at Hillel. Some of my interests, sports, hanging out with friends. I'm a brother in Delta Chi, so I hang out there a lot. And I just really love this school. I love going to the football games, the spirit, the fun, the campus. It's just a great place to be. So, when I decided to run for Senate, it was a really big decision for me. But what it kind of came down to was that I realized that there's tons of great things at Cal, but there's also tons of things that could be improved. And I want to be that person that people can come to in the ASUC that's either, Rafi, things are great, keep this going, or, Rafi, this needs to be improved, you need to change this. And to do that, I'm kind of running on a 3-platform approach for my campaign to try and alleviate some of the things that I think that could improve, and to keep some of the things that are great, great. So my first platform is I want to continue ties between the Jewish community and the ASUC, and I want to keep them strong. I'm Jewish, and I think that it's really important for the Jewish community at Cal to be represented and taken care of in the ASUC. And I also think that getting more involvement with the Jewish community in Cal would be an amazing thing to do. There's tons of Jewish students here, but only a small percentage are involved in the Jewish community, and getting more involvement would be amazing. Another thing that I really want to do is concerns the Cal One card. There's tons of places, eateries on campus and around campus, like Jamba Juice, for example, that accept the Cal One card debit, but don't accept meal points. And you can only eat at Crossroads so many times, but how awesome would it be to be able to use your meal points at places that accept Cal One debit, like Jamba Juice or Yali's? I think working with places like that, developing a strong relationship with them would be an amazing thing to be able to use meal points and kind of vary where you want to eat using the money that you have allocated for eating. And lastly, I want to kind of develop this think tank at the ASUC. It's really hard to meet people across majors. Like as an engineer, how am I gonna meet maybe a history major or a Chinese major or something like that that might want to collaborate with me on a potential business idea or something. And creating a central ASUC think tank where students across disciplines can all come together. Everyone who's motivated to create innovative, new ideas and businesses can come and collaborate. You'll know you're there with people who want to work, who have the same goals as you, and you'll be able to accomplish some really awesome things with those people.
What is your least favorite nickname and why?
I have so many nicknames. Firstly, a lot of Americans call me Rafi when it's actually Ruffy, so I always get the, oh, rough like a dog, or oh, Rafiki like the Lion King. Can I call you Ruff Ruff? Can I call you Ruff? I've been getting that my whole life, and they're all just fantastic.
If you could learn any language, what would it be and why?
If I could learn any language, I'd definitely learn some Bay Area slang. I was just talking to this guy I pledged with last semester, and he was telling me about how he went home for the weekend. And he said, I was in my whip driving dummy fast, bumping some Mac Dre. Dude, that fool slaps hella hard. And I was like, what happened? Did you get in a fight? What happened? He was like, no, dude, I was just listening to music, and I'm thinking, I'm from Southern California, and listening to music just does not sound that violent at all.
What one talent do you wish you had?
It's not really a talent, but I'm actually British, and I moved to America when I was 2.5. And so I really wish I still had a British accent. If I had that accent, I would sound 10 times smarter, and people would think I was 10 times cooler.